Hello, today we're going to work on functions versus not a function. And we're going to work on the second page of this, page 9, to identify functions, but you can use this as a reference sheet. So let's go over this one last time, for now at least. When we're given a set of ordered pairs or values in a table, for every y value, there's a distinct x value. In other words, the y values, which are the domain members, do not repeat in order to be a function. Conversely, it is not a function if the y values repeat. So again, and it's usually stated that for every input, there's only one output. So we're going to look through all the input or domain members, and we're going to scan to see if anything has been repeated. As long as I don't see anything doubled here, then I know immediately that this is a function based on what they gave us. So we're going to do the same thing for the second table. We're looking for any numbers that repeat. Again, negative, positive 3 are not repeating. So I don't see anything that's repeating. So this one is an example of a function. And you may have noticed the range members or the y members, they do have repeating members. We have 9 repeats and there, and so it doesn't matter because 9 is paired up, negative 3 is paired up with 9, and positive 3 is paired up with 9. So as long as the x values are distinct or different, we're good. So if I look at this column, I can see that 9 is repeated and 4 is repeated. So now the next thing I want to do is see if they're matched up with the same number or different number. 9 is with negative 3 and 9 is with positive 3. So that makes it not a function. We also have another pair. 4 is paired up with negative 2 and 4 is paired up with positive 2. So this is definitely not a function. So now let's move on to graphs, what we see in graphs. Graphs, if a vertical line intersects the graph only once, no matter where the vertical line is placed, then the graph is a function. If a vertical line intersects a graph, and we're talking about the graph figure, more than once, no matter where the vertical line is placed, then the graph is not a function. This is known as a vertical line test. And you're going to hear that a lot, so I would encourage you to highlight that. So if I start dropping vertical lines, doesn't matter where they're placed, and see where they intersect my graph line. Well, it intersects here, it intersects here. It doesn't matter where I drop it. I'm only going to be able to drop a vertical line and touch the graph line at one spot. So this is a function because it passes the vertical line test. We're going to do the same thing for the next graph. No matter where I drop a vertical line, I'm seeing it only touch in one spot. So I see it touched here, it touched the graph here, and so I'm just marking where my vertical line touches the graph. So no matter how many of these vertical lines I drop, it's not going to touch my graph in more than one spot, so this passes the vertical line test and is called a function. Now, if I drop this line, it touches the graph in one spot. But if I drop other lines, if I can find even one line that touches in more than one spot, then this is no longer a function. So this is not a function. So I'd like you to use this reference sheet and everything we've done in previous lessons to do page 9. And there's, I believe, a series of questions. The only thing we didn't cover in this reference sheet are the equations. And again, if x can be squared or raised to the second power, but y cannot be raised to a second power. So thank you for listening and have a great day.